Welcome, everyone. This is ShowSpotter. My name is Walker Dauphin, and I'm here with my teammates, Noah Uffins, Danny Schwartz, and Tanner Dobb. So, what is ShowSpotter? The idea behind ShowSpotter is that users may want to find concerts or events to attend where the artists performing or are more niche or the venues are smaller. So let's take, for example, our first two users here. Our first user would like to get more involved in the local music scene and attend more local concerts, but doesn't know where to start. Maybe that means this user would have to do a lot of Googling or digging through social media posts to find where and when certain events are happening. Either way, very inconvenient. Our second user would like to find concerts in the valley that aren't prohibitively expensive, which is another problem that ShowSpotter solves. So if we move on, we can see the focuses of how those problems get addressed. First, there are upcoming concerts. These will show upcoming artists and concerts in the Salt Lake Valley area that you can look at and go through and see more details via the artist details page. So that will give you a little snippet of some of the artist's top hits on Spotify, links to their socials, and more like that. There's also artist recommended. Now, this area allows a user to plug in a certain artist or a song and get a recommendation of local artists that kind of match that taste, match that vibe that they're looking for. Now we also have group recommendations. These allow you to set up groups where you can plan to see a show together or just see where your tastes align and misalign and where music differs. And then finally, there are concert details where we have features that allow users to post comments or videos or take a more broad look at things. For a further demonstration, I'll pass it off to Tanner.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is ShowSpotter. Coming to our homepage, just a little bit of a about us. Um, Nothing too crazy to see here. We'll get right into the meat and potatoes of it. So the concerts page is where you're going to be able to see all the upcoming concerts in your area. So these are all the ones that we have scraped. It's just a massive list of them. Yeah, so maybe you think that this band is interesting. If you click on their name, then you'll get taken to their profile page. From here, you can get links directly to their Instagram. You can get taken directly to their Spotify. Anything in here should take you directly to their official links. So if you want to stay up to date with these guys, you can also preview some of their songs. We do clip these to 30 seconds. I'm not going to play it so it's not too loud. Clip them to 30 seconds so that we don't infringe on any copyrights and whatnot. Yeah, so say you're interested in this band, you listen to them, check out their Instagram. They might sound like something that you'd be really interested in. So you can come here, you can get directions, you can add a calendar invite to yourself so that you remember to go. You can also click the buy tickets. This will take you directly to the ticketing link, the official ticketing link, so that you can be sure that you are getting the correct tickets, and the payments and everything like that will be legit. Yeah, you're gonna also come into the comment section. Maybe someone's seen them before and wants to upload a photo of, give you a little taste of what a concert might be like by them. So here you can come in, just have a placeholder for right now. Yeah, so I've already linked my Spotify profile. So these are all the concerts that are recommended to me. So you can click through them, a little slideshow. Everything that works on the main page works here. So if I click on a name, it'll take us to the profile. I can click by links, it'll take us directly to the ticket link, everything like that. But maybe you're not super happy with the recommendations that we're giving you. So maybe you want to find an artist based off a song that you've been really into. So maybe you're really into Back in Black by AC/DC. So you can search that. I'm not going to wait for it to finish here. This will go and check against all of the songs that we know about from all the artists in the upcoming area. So these are against artists that have either a show upcoming or have had a show in the past, and that we've scraped. So you can come here once it is completed. You can see all the other ones that people have run. So maybe you want a little inspiration. Come here, I'll show you a score of how closely that song that you uploaded matches with the songs that we know about from those bands. Click on their link, get taken to their page. Yeah. So say you want to go to a concert with some friends. So me and Noah have already become friends here, and I started a group with him. Based off that group, we can get recommendations for that group. So that way you can see where our tastes might align, maybe some concerts that we want to go to together. We can see that these match for 100% of the people in the group. These ones are only recommended to me, so they only match for 50% of the group. Um, and say you have a group of four, three of you guys like a band, one of the bands might not be super interesting for the other person. This will update to say 75, so 75% of your group is recommended this concert. Everything that you would expect still works. You can click on their profile page, you can buy tickets, etc. Yeah, so I'll turn it back over to Noah to walk through our architecture now.
One of the biggest goals we had for ShowSpotter was to get actual data. And so we would spend a lot of our time, especially scraping and collecting music data and songs from the artists. And so we use web scrapers to scrape the specific concert venues we look at. And so that's like Kilbig Court, Urban Lounge. And likewise, we then take the spot like real links from the artists from Spotify and other sources. And then we also get uh, real user data between Spotify and Last.fm. And so combining those two, we get a lot of the songs you saw. We get to see the links directly to the artist page. We get links directly to the ticket page. And this all kind of combines into a real usable app. And so we accomplish this after we scrape all the data, we display it with JSX is the way we wrote our pages. And then we use a lot of Python scripts mainly is how we mainly developed our website was a lot of logic in Python and Django for the specifically for Echo and for collecting the music and downloading them to S3 we use Lambda and Docker to deploy those into a production setting and Amazon S3 handles our big media like photos, videos, MP4, MP3 files. And then last we use SQLite and PostgreSQL to manage the more mundane, less complicated data. So user information, login, passwords, and anything else that kind of correlated in more of a text format. And so now I'll pass it off to Danny.
All right, and here's a rough summary of our development over the last couple months. We've completed 95 issues on GitLab, along with having committed 178 times to our online repository. We had a rather extensive user study, which included 16 different users, and we made sure to include not just listeners for going to these concerts, but also artists that would be interested in using our website. And furthermore, we had up to 3 follow-up studies for some of these users as well. And lastly, we'd like to give some special thanks to all the professors and TAs that have helped us over these last months on this project. And thank you for watching.